What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today I want to talk to you guys about the shoes that I'm going to wear for the Houston Marathon because it's only a few days away. Alright guys, so I built up quite the arsenal of shoes and I have a ton of shoes to pick from for what shoe am I going to wear for the Houston Marathon. And you know what? The Houston Marathon is 26.2 miles and it's all on pavement. So I'll have to see which shoe of mine works perfectly for those type of conditions. Supposedly it's going to be cold. I looked last week, the weather is supposed to be in the 30s and now it's jumping up to the 40s. Hopefully it stays cold. I want it to be cold. I don't want to run another race in the heat because if I run in the heat again, especially for a marathon, I'm gonna have trouble even making the time limits for this race, which is about 6 hours. So if you watched my last video, you know that I haven't really been training too hard. So I'm gonna need all that 6 hours to finish this race. I should finish it between, I'll tell you in the next video what my goal time is gonna be for this Houston Marathon. But let's go ahead and see the shoes I have to pick from. These are the Zero shoes that I recently got. I've ran a few miles in these shoes. Very minimal shoes, almost nothing to it. Comfortable shoes, super comfortable shoes. These are size 13s. And then I also have these. These are the Vibram Furoshiki. As you can tell, I love running in minimal shoes. And before I've actually ran the Houston Marathon in some Vibram 5 Fingers, which are basically these shoes, but with the toes. And then I also have these shoes. These are the Endorphin Speeds. So they are a plated shoe. They do have that, I think it's like a plastic plate in here. I've run some miles in these as well. I didn't find them too comfortable for myself just because it's a little bit narrow for my feet. I know a lot of people love these shoes and swear by these shoes. There'll probably be a lot of people wearing these shoes whenever they're out at the Houston Marathon, but for me, I can't wear these. And these are actually a special colorway. I just found that out. They just released these out. I had these before they released them. So these are the special colorway of these shoes. And I've ran probably about 20 miles in these shoes, but they're just not my favorite to run, especially for a long distance, 26.2 miles. I probably will have some feet issues because they are a little bit too narrow for me. For you, maybe they'll work just fine. The next shoe that I have to choose from are these Nike Alpha Flies. These are the ultimate running shoe, the ultimate shoe that a lot of people are running in. There'll probably be a ton of people running these shoes. These are the fastest shoes out there. I've ran less than 10 miles with them, but again, they are really narrow for my feet because it's just not wide enough in the midsole area. Just a little bit too narrow for me. So I could probably do a 10K, a 5K, maybe a half marathon in these, but for a full marathon, I don't think that even though these are super fast shoes, I won't be wearing these shoes for my race. So the next two shoes are going to be Newton shoes. These are the Newton Distance 10s and these are the Newton Excels. The Excels are made for bigger runners, specifically designed for bigger runners. I think it has something to do with the way that it is shaped, the way that it is cushioned. But for me, these shoes are a little bit too firm. I do like a little bit more bouncy shoe, and that's where the Newton Distance 10s come into play. So these shoes are going to be my shoes that I will be wearing for the Houston Marathon. The Newton Distance 10s, they have that nice foam over here. This is basically all foam sole with a little bit of rubber right here and also the lugs. And I've been running a lot of miles in these shoes. So these are the shoes I'm going to wear, the Newton Distance 10s. It just has a nice response for me on the shoe and they are nice and wide. My feet do not cramp on them like some of the other shoes and they do provide a pretty good amount of cushion for me compared to the more minimalist shoes like the Zero shoes and the Furoshikis, which I could run in those, but I do like a little bit more cushion, especially when I'm running a longer distance. So these are going to be my shoes for the Houston Marathon, the Newton Distance 10s. I like them. They are a fast shoe for me, and I'll be hopefully doing well in the Houston Marathon this weekend. So let me know in the comments down below if you're running the Houston Marathon and what shoe are you going to be wearing at the Houston Marathon. Let me know down in the comments. All right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, give me a like, leave me a comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.